This is the Information Man. Welcome to my channel. I just want to say a few things to folks out there. Recently or some time ago, I produced a video with my man Lion's Den about why African Americans are going back to Africa. And that video has gotten me quite a bit of traction across the YouTube world, across this world. And there was a brother recently who made a comment on the video. He left information for his crowdfunding. He left information letting me know that he's in the process of producing a series of films that are related to African American people moving back to Africa, specifically not only just moving to Africa, but what do you need to do now to travel back to the motherland, the birthplace of all humanity of this world. So I sort of communicated back and forth with this brother. We exchanged contact information in terms of emailing. And I'm talking about a brother named Muhammad Bey. Yes, that's right. Muhammad Bey is in the process of producing, interviewing various guests for his series as to what African American brothers and sisters need to do in this place we call North America to prepare themselves, not later, not years from now, but now, to make your move and travel to the great motherland of the continent of Africa. He's talking about countries like Egypt. Now we know Egypt went by the original name Kemet, which originally was created by the Kush. Okay, the nation of the Kush created Kemet first. He talks about traveling to Sierra Leone. He talks about traveling to Ghana, various places in the continent of Africa, because we know that Africa is the continent, the biggest continent in the world, made up of many cultures, many countries. And so right now, I want you to enjoy this video presentation that this brother has given me permission to play on my channel as further to promote what he's trying to do. In the video, you will see his email address. You will see his GoFunding email, because we want to support what this brother is doing. It's positive, it's dynamic. I know everybody knows I say that word dynamic quite a bit. This is the Information Man, but go ahead and support what the brother's doing. I'm setting out here in the beautiful area of my residence, but at the same time, no matter where we live, we still need to give back and support if one of us and our community are doing something that is positive, that can benefit us all. So I want you to check out what brother Muhammad Bey has to say in this beautiful video presentation. And you can see this brother in this presentation. He's in Egypt, and you can see the beautiful pyramid behind him. Unfortunately, you see a waterfall behind me. I wish it was a beautiful pyramid behind me, but in his video, this video presentation that this brother's given me permission to play on my YouTube channel, you're going to see a beautiful pyramid while this brother speaks of the video series that he's going to be producing to give black folks in America the information you need now, not to be scared, not to put it off, but to travel now, to check out the continent of Africa and make a beautiful decision as to which particular country in Africa speaks most to you. And also remember, Ghana right now has given free, no questions asked citizenship, dual citizenship to African Americans in America. So if you are a black person who wants to have that dual citizenship between America and Africa, and also keep in mind, as I'm going to say again, invest. Think about going there to invest. If you're not going to think about living there, think about at least traveling, get your passports, travel. Think about a country like Ghana, for example, like Kenya, for example, South Africa, and think about going on there, over there with the process and the thought that you're going to invest in the country and go back and forth. So I want to thank you. This is the Information Man, and enjoy the presentation.
You know, for most African Americans and for most people of African descent in the Western world, Africa is something of, well, a riddle. And the point of this film series is to help break that riddle for you. But I can make all the films in the world. If you are interested in coming and living in an African country, the best way for you to do that is to come over here yourself. Make the time, schedule a week, save your money, and just come. That's the simplest thing to do. In the 2 trips that I've been to here in Cairo, I've learned about the generosity of the Egyptian people and the lifestyle of the Egyptian people. And I've managed to solve, at the making of this film clip, 50% of the problems that need to be addressed in order for an African American like myself to come and live in an African country on a full-time basis. So rather than me trying to show you all the virtues of living in an African country, the next step after you've seen this film is to come over here for yourself, whether it's Liberia or Sierra Leone or Ghana or here in Egypt or Tunisia or South Africa or Kenya, wherever you want to come. Many countries are open to having your company, and Africa is a very welcoming place. So the best thing for you to do is to put aside your fears and your doubts and say, you know, maybe this might work out. It's a possibility. Even if all of your moorings and all of your ties of family and blood are in America, it's still possible for you to make a life, even a partial life, in an African country. So all I can say to you is give it a shot. Come and see for yourself. The best is yet to come.